Here's my alternative guide to the Grand National. One line on each horse. Let's go. He's got some engine, that's for sure, but he's a bit too flashy for me and he might get tired in the closing stages. With the price of utility bills these days, you'll need this lad to win to keep the lights on. Winning it won't be elementary, however. Will give you a good run for your money, should relish the straight and will leave you flush if he wins. Weirdly, has no horses in his pedigree called Oscar. Does have one called Over the Line though, and this lad has a strong chance of being the first one to do that. This lad winning would really take the biscuit. A whiskey proposition. Could take some beating. That's it. That's the line. This horse might be the answer to something, but it's unlikely to be which horse will win the Grand National. Some of this horse's runs this season have been taking the Michael, but he'd have a chance at a Katie Price. Da-da-da-da-da. Often the headliner at Haydock, but likely to get lost on such a big stage. A few have taken a shine into this lad and they'll be hoping this year the commentator shouts, "Here's Johnny!" at the elbow. A strong jumper, rarely touches his namesake and does tend to come to life in the spring. A previous winner of this race, he'll probably have to wait for his vengeance in another life rather than this one. I can't see him winning. An important local campaign at the old people's home to stop the retirees spending their days playing cards? Or a very classy horse off a very high weight who probably won't get home? We'll find eastier opportunities off a mark north of 165 and his chance may go south as others come past him. Show me the money! No wait, that's Jerry Maguire. Anyway, everyone's favourite spy skill has a mountain to climb. Yeah. Came up short in the Gold Cup, but we shouldn't be too haty in ruling him out. Struggled to keep tabs on the opposition, so might sneak incognito into contention, but I suggest you explore another option. Will fight tooth and with nail, and I think he has a chance so long as his gravity doesn't collapse on the run-in. Could have been Latin lightly. He's got a chance of being the Benny King of Aintree. Two words that haven't been put together since Charlton Athletic won the First Division 26 years ago. He's a good horse on his day, but does he have the spuds to spring a surprise? He's tough as African teak, this lad, and he should be at home over the timber. Won't be the favourite, despite what Champdou thinks, and might struggle to do what needs to be done. He might sound like someone you hire to help you move house on a budget, but this lad will stay all day, whilst the bloke you hire to move house on a budget probably clocks off about 3 p.m. Pulled up on his last two and is more of a villain on those runs, but stays well and his trainer has pulled off some heroic things here in the past. Not a mildly offensive and incomprehensible tale told to you by a bloke on his 5th pint on a Sunday night as the barman rings his bell and shouts. If your local landlord does fancy this at 4 p.m. on a Saturday, I'd suggest finding a new one. Easy to spot on the run-in, he's the one wearing the nightcap. Where you drop your lover off if she's going on a cruise. Let's hope the tongue tie works. On the horse, not your lover. Won the Scottish version of this last year and is also an unkind nickname for your mate at school who spends a lot of time on his computer. Should really be aimed at the Welsh national given his name, but the Aintree version is the holy grail and he'd have Arthur chance. Could easily cruise into contention, but will almost certainly be outsmarted by Jerry Colomb at the end. Not sure about the track, he's better on elaborately designed courses in children's playrooms and attics and that sort of thing, but if you backed him all season, I wouldn't desert him here. Oh God, he might go off favourite. Oh God, Skelton's going to win the Grand National. Okay, just breathe, calm down. Oh God, she might win. The Catholic patron of breath fresheners in the bottom of your nan's handbag, he's snuck in at the bottom of the weights, but his form is holy. You're not wrong, well, unless you back this horse to win the National, in which case, he's pretty much not good enough. That's it, that's my one horse, one line guide to this year's Grand National. Good luck!